we were growing so fast. When you grow fast, you usually have cash flow issues. So I remember this like it was yesterday. I was sitting on a Friday afternoon realizing that I wouldn't make payroll that weekend. And that obviously I would be the first one not getting paid. And my phone rang, and the person on the other line introduced himself, and he said, "Well, you don't know me. I know you. I followed what you've been doing, and we want to buy your company." And I'm like, "Well, my company's not for sale." And he told me, "Well, every company's for sale for the right price." And then he said, "I will send my driver up to you to North Hollywood," which is in California where I was. He was a little south of there. And I said, "Well, sir, I'm an adult. I have my own car. Don't send your driver up. Give me your address, and I'm coming down. But it may take a little while because Friday afternoon in Los Angeles, can take a while." He said, "Don't worry. I'll be here until 9 p.m." I went to see him. One thing led to another. Ultimately, that same day, I had never met the person in my life before. He pulled out a good faith check out of his drawer, put it on the table in front of me, because I still told him I wasn't for sale. And he goes, "Why don't you take this home, son?" I remember the term son. "And think it over the weekend. If you don't like it, keep the check." So I glanced on the check, and it was a almost 7-figure check. And I grabbed the check and said, "Thank you very much. We have a deal. I'll think it over the weekend." I rushed to the bank, and I made payroll that weekend. So that's how that happened. I would say that to answer your question more directly is that we, in those times, because things were going so fast and other companies were being acquired, we had a feeling that we were on the radar for a number of potential acquirers. We just didn't know when it would happen, right? And now with enough hindsight, because the dot-com crash happened shortly thereafter, the timing couldn't have been better, because if I had received that same phone call 4 months later, it would have been for 10 cents on the dollar.
Well, it sounds like you negotiated pretty well based on your position as well.
Yeah, and I had some co-negotiators who were more mature than I was, fortunately, in those times, and it did work out well. Yeah.